Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, a channel dedicated to enhancing and uplifting your spiritual well-being. Welcome. If you are new here, a special warm welcome to you. All right, so for today's reading, I'm going to get started with the cards that that kind of stayed on the table during the pre-shuffle. If you've been on my channel, you know if I pick up a deck and a card stays on the table, it's because there's a message. And this is a beautiful message. Happiness and the Four of Wands. Celebration, happiness, joy. It's almost like ultimate living. And this is because, and I saw the Empress card in the pre-shuffle while I was shuffling the cards, which means that Empress card is, this is what you are creating and manifesting with intention. This isn't just happenstance. This just isn't happening to you. It's because you are in alignment. And when you are in alignment, there is no resistance. And when there is no resistance, positive things flow to you. You're attracting the things that are meant for you, things that are going to be uplifting to you, the things that will raise your vibration, relationships, things that you desire. And that feels good. And you're going to know when you're in alignment because you're going to start seeing a lot of synchronicities. For example, today my synchronicity was I was listening to some radio ad, and it was about, they kept saying the name Bob, 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 Bob. And then as soon as I looked up, there was a sign and it said Bob. And it was just like, wow, at the exact same time as much as I drove around today. And then the, repeating numbers, things like that. So I'm really excited to get into this reading. We are post solar eclipse, new moon in Libra. So big breath. It feels like the shift is really starting to become visible. So I'm going to prepare the space, cleanse my space, and then we'll get into this reading. So I invite you for the next 30 seconds while I'm preparing, do some breath work, get centered, come into your center of your being, and in preparation for this reading, take some deep breaths so that you can feel settled, so that what resonates from this reading for you will be truly impactful. See you in a moment. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use the Sacred, is it Sacred Destiny, Sacred Traveler, Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn. I'm going to use the Soul's Journey Oracle, and that is by James Van Praagh. And then I'm going to use the Light Seers for the Tarot, and that is a deck by Chris Ann. So let's get started. Happiness is, oh wow, yeah. First card, miracles. Second card, grounding. Now, I've been talking a lot about grounding, especially during these intense energetic times. So expect the wonders to emerge in this vibration as a result of that Libra solar eclipse, new moon, bringing balance. And whatever wasn't in balance is probably on the way out. So no resistance on letting it leave. It's just going to the backstage. It may come up later when things are more capable of being in balance, so don't fret about it. But right now, your intention and focus needs to be on creating this happiness, this balance, and allow these miracles to come into your life because they are on the way. And then it says go deep and explore your roots, but when we are having intense solar activity like we're having now, I do believe an X-class 7 X7 class flare will be hitting us within the next day or two. You're going to feel an intensity, and it's usually physically manifested in anxiety or nervousness or an unsettled energy. That just means that you're having an influx of energy. So just go ahead and do some groundwork. Grounding, earthing, sitting by a tree. I always advocate go out and sit under a tree and read a book. You can meditate under a tree, but make physical contact with that tree. I think it's really important. If you've watched the last few readings, you're going to know that that has been a consistent theme. This grounding has been coming up because of the intensity of these energies. You may be feeling anxious, and anxious is not a high vibration. So we want to convert that energy back into something more sustainable and uplifting. And it could be that you exercise in order to release some of that energy. It could be that you meditate. It could be that you get like really hyper productive and get some stuff done in order to expel that energy. Balance. An unbelievable card. Exactly. The Libra energy I've been talking about is all about balance, and that's what is in your focus right now. Let's get some tarot and find out. This card is not wanting to come up. The Empress. What did I just say? The Empress card. She definitely showed up in the pre-shuffle. Had no idea she was on the bottom of the deck, but she stayed on the table when I picked up the deck. That tells me that this is all about you creating this beautiful energy in your life, and being in that alignment is going to allow those miracles to come in. These are the things that you've hoped for, wished for, prayed for, and now you're manifesting. So good things coming in. Let's get started. Let's find out what we need to know. Okay, Two of Wands. Could be some traveling for some of you. It could be that you're planning a trip, maybe like the dream of a lifetime, or you're going on a cruise for your anniversary. But this is something that you're planning, that you want to plan. This is a great time to plan it because it's like all the things are in alignment for you to be able to finally bring this to fruition. Remember, this is something you've been wanting for a long time. The Knight of Pentacles. There's that long time. This is something you've been wanting for, anticipating, planning for, praying for, intentionally trying to create in your life. You've been doing this for a long time. So this is almost like a childhood dream come true. Oh, we have this Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. It's almost like you'd given up hope over this. It's been something that you've wanted for so long, and for some reason it was like, let's say for example, you wanted to go on a cruise and then there was a hurricane so you couldn't go. And it's been postponed and postponed and postponed, and it was heartbreaking. It's like I had my heart set on this, and then all of a sudden with this Page of Wands, you get the inspiration like, I know now is the time. The reason it didn't happen before was because it wasn't the right time. But now you are able to manifest this. You are able to move forward with this wand, with these actions, to go ahead and plan for this big whatever for you. And that's encouraging. It's uplifting. Queen of Pentacles. You have everything you need in order to make this happen. Maybe this is something you've saved money for a long, long time. This is something that you've really, you may have had to really scrimp and save and deny some things to yourself in order to manifest this, to save the money, or to, maybe you had to save the vacation time. But whatever it is, you have it now. You have what you need to bring this into fruition for greater happiness in your life. And that is a very pleasing thought. Here's the Four of Pentacles. This is resistance. For as long as you've been trying to make this manifest, you have had resistance. It could have been, maybe I just can't spend the money on that right now, or, I don't have the vacation time, or, the hurricane came, or a storm came, or my car broke down and I had to divert the money for that. There's been something that's been creating a block, or you've talked yourself out of this thing that you wanted. There it is, Two of Swords. You've talked yourself out of it. This is something that you've really, really wanted for yourself. And it feels like you've just kind of you've not prioritized yourself. I'll give you just a quick example. I was trying to deliberately manifest a boat. I wanted a boat. I live in Florida. I live up near Destin, so water life is just kind of inherent of our lifestyle here. Although I live in the country, I'm not far from those beautiful white sandy beaches. And I wanted a boat, but then I talked myself out of it. Like, oh, do I really want the headache? You know, where am I going to store it? You know, am I really going to use it? Well, just recently, I just decided, you know what? I still want that boat. And I was able to manifest the absolute perfect boat for me. And of course I bought it. There's the dream come true right here, the star card, Aquarian energy. I mean, this is a major thing. And the major arcana here is the star card. This is your wish come true. And it's because you were willing to let go or to put backstage the things that were not in balance, the things that were just not working well for you. And then all of a sudden you popped into that alignment energy, and now all these good things are coming in for you. But the one thing you've had your heart set on that has not ever worked out, that's been just kind of really frustrating, it's like you get started, you take the initiative to instigate this opportunity, and then it would just be blown out of the water, and you just get disappointed, and you were almost afraid to wish for it again. But now is the time. So let's do bottom of the deck, see what's coming in the energy. Stay focused, hold the course. You are in alignment. Stay there. Stay there. Don't get sucked back into some old patterns of behavior, some old imbalances. They're going to pop their heads up again. Just remember, they need to stay backstage. You're center stage and focused. Focused, and keep your intention aligned with what it is you want to manifest. Doubt. These self-doubts can surface again. There might be a couple of hiccups. Didn't say the manifestation was going to be always easy. It might be that you find the perfect boat and then there's somebody else that swoops in and buys it. It's okay. That's just not the perfect boat for you. You're going to find what is right for you, because what is right for you will not miss you. So don't doubt that what is coming in for you is meant for you. 9 of Wands. You have persevered this long. It will be worth the wait. That is my reading for you. I hope it helps. I'm so excited for you. And if you'd like to share what good things are happening to you right now, I'd love to read them in the comments. It would be uplifting to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I certainly appreciate everyone who frequents my channel and supports my work. Until next time, my lovely friends, namaste. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribing to my channel, and your very kind comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out my other videos for other messages that will help you enhance your spiritual well-being. I'm Elle, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, my dear friends, namaste.